Welcome to the demo of my application. Communication is key. Basically, it's just an application for an organization to manage their users, their contracts. As you can see, we have projects, tickets, companies. I'm going to add an additional tab for users, but currently it does handle its user authentication and then authorization. And we'll see that here in a second. So we have our basic home page here. Everybody can access that. About and contact. Access to everybody, right? And then we have our register over here if we want to make a new user. Let's make temp user, right? There we go. Okay. So create our new user. We had our password to fulfill the requirements for a password, just to make it a certain level of strength. Make sure people aren't making it a weak password. So this is our temporary account. Boom, we have that. That's how we create a new user. Now we can log off if I want to come back in and log in with this one we just made. Do it like this. Good. Now what we'll see is that if we hit any of these here, if we want to go to tickets, if we want to see our contracts, companies, it won't allow us to see it unless we're logged in. So I'll just log in with the admin here since it's already loaded, and that'll allow us to see these separate tabs. You'll see we have a ticket model here. This is the main page. It'll display all the tickets in our database. You can see we can view the details. We can view date created, date updated. We can edit these, change this to closed, save that. And then you'll see the date updated did change here. The date created stayed the same, and the ticket is now closed. We can also create new tickets. So new ticket, description, demo ticket. And then we'll make the status open, or while I'm doing progress, we'll do a low priority and we'll make it a general inquiry. You see it creates a new one, has the date created, date updated, which is the current date and time, and it sets the submitter to the account logged in. So for me, it's the admin account I have right here, and then you'll see it's updated on this list here, and it is also updated in our database. We have the same thing for our projects. Something I do want to update here is to add a project, not goals, but a project budget for each project. It shouldn't be too difficult to add that property to this model here. And then I also want to be able to manage sprints and goals regarding projects, just basic kind of things that you typically see when you're working on a project. You'll see we have a tab for our contracts here. So we have 2 contracts in here I just fulfilled. It has a price, selected plan, and for each of these models we can do all of our CRUD operations: edit, delete, or edit, view, delete, and then create new. And then you'll see over here we have companies, so that we can keep track of our companies associated with different contracts. And you have to manually add them. That's why there's contract for Best Buy, but I didn't add one for companies here. I just wanted to do this one quickly, but we could if we wanted to. We do Best Buy, call it Best Buy example, right? Then we have our phone number, 10 digits, one more. And then if you want to do an address, do Best Buy Avenue, Indiana 44444, just something. And then we would have to add we'll do advertising marketing. We'll have to add a category for them. Something I could add in the future is to manually add new categories. That'd be helpful. But yeah, that's the functionality of this application so far. Again, I do want to add a tab for all the users so that an admin can come through and manage the user database. They can manage the specific roles associated, change a password, or give a user a one-time password so they can log in and redo their password in case they have issues. But overall, yeah, this is functionality of the application. Come over here, we can see our manage account page. It just allows us to add a 2-factor, which I don't have implemented just yet, change our password, and then I also want to add change username and roles and everything here later down the line. But yeah, that's the functionality of this application. The home page is very standard, but yeah, you kind of see where we're going with it. And go ahead and log off, and hope that was a good demo.